So it turns out, people really like themed restaurants. If you don't know what these are, basically, it's a dining establishment where they decorate the entire place around some cool concept, just so they can hide the fact that their food sucks. I hate them, which is why I'm visiting the weirdest themed restaurants in America to finally show the world how terrible these places are. And I'm starting at Heart Attack Grill. Y'all, the restaurant behind me is one of the most popular themed restaurants to ever exist, and for good and or bad reasons. The Heart Attack Grill is a hospital-themed restaurant in Vegas where customers are treated like patients and all of the waitresses are dressed like nurses. They have a giant scale out front because if you weigh over 350 pounds, you get to eat here for free. Now, what's interesting is that Heart Attack Grill has actually tried to expand to other places in the US, but every other location has been shut down, which kind of already tells you how bad this place is, and I already feel like I'm not gonna have a good time. So without further ado, let's go inside and hopefully not get a heart attack. That would be so bad, can you imagine? Now, before I went in, I had to weigh myself on the giant scale just for fun. Then, I walked over to the front door and immediately saw this caution sign. That is not something you want to see right before you walk into a restaurant. Y'all, this place is not what I expected. Yeah, so despite the theme, this place did not look like a hospital at all. Yes, there were nurses, but I'm pretty sure regular hospitals don't have giant pill bottle decor hanging from the ceiling. It's very intense. There's a lot going on. Before I could go to my table, I was led into a room and told that everybody has to wear one of these patient gowns. I've never had to dress up like at a restaurant before. What the heck? So I just got seated and I am in my hospital gown. This place is definitely interesting, but I do want to point out that the waitresses and the host have been super nice so far, which is good because in order to expose how terrible these places are, I'm judging them on 3 things: the food, the service, and whether or not I'd come back. And I will admit, the service here has been pretty good. Now, not only is the restaurant hospital themed, they also focus on very fatty foods, hence the name Heart Attack Grill. And they also have this challenge where if you finish their octuple, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but if you finish the biggest burger they have on the menu, you will get wheelchaired out of the restaurant and treated like a celebrity. So because this is for a video, I have to get it. I placed my order for the octuple bypass burger, and I was pretty excited to see what this monster would look like in person, until another nurse waitress came by and told me about a punishment I'd have to face if I didn't finish it.
We spank you and I love it.
What? Yo, I should have done more research before coming here. I'm gonna get spanked if I don't finish the world's most calorific burger. Yo, this probably isn't a good idea, but I'm doing some more research right now, and I'm just looking at pictures of what this octuple burger looks like, and dear God, maybe it won't look as big in person. Who knows? Y'all, it would be an understatement to say I regret ordering this. I only had a few minutes to process everything that was going on, because soon enough, this is the face of a man who's made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, someone's getting a spanking.
I didn't do... Now, just for context, this burger has 8 patties, 40 slices of bacon, 16 slices of cheese, an entire onion, 2 whole tomatoes, and the buns, all totaling up to over 20,000 calories. And you know, the only words that come to mind when looking at this thing is heart attack. It's bigger than my head, and my head is huge. Now, before I could even think about how I was gonna eat this burger and I became a zoo animal for about 5 minutes. I'm not even joking, everybody wanted a photo. Yeah, go for it, man. I'll hold it up. Don't worry. Everyone's taking photos of this because they're all making fun of me. How do you do this? Do I just let it drop? Oh my God. I did it. So I've contemplated the different ways to eat this, and I've decided there is no correct way. I just have to go for it. Time to see how this burger tastes. Hopefully it's good. I'm gonna start with the top. The first bite has been accomplished. Honestly, not that good. Along with like the sheer size of this, the taste doesn't help. It's somehow dry and greasy at the same time. I don't know how that's possible. Now, even though it wasn't great, I didn't want to waste food, so I did my best to eat as much as I could. I already have the meat sweats. Not gonna lie, this was brutal. But thankfully, even though I eat super unhealthy whenever I'm traveling for these videos, I eat way better food when I'm home. All thanks to Factor. Let's go, your boy got a sponsor. Factor is a fresh, never frozen meal prep service that delivers microwavable meals right to your front door. Their meals are ready to go in 2 minutes and save a ton of time. No need to shop, prep, or cook. They have 6 different menu types to choose from, whether you're trying to manage calories, get that extra protein, avoid meat, or if you just want to eat a well-balanced diet. Grocery shopping is a big issue for me since I'm always traveling, so having Factor available in my fridge whenever I'm home makes things so much easier. Also, Factor is now owned by HelloFresh, which I also love, which means there's even more options to choose from. Head to factor75.com or click the link in the description and use code Dylan50 for 50% off your first box, plus 20% off your next month's order. Again, y'all, that's factor75.com, promo code Dylan50 for 50% off your first box, plus 20% off your next month's order. Thanks, Factor. I think I'm gonna tap. Y'all, the burger is only getting worse the more I eat. I never thought I would say this on the internet, but I'm about to get spanked. Now, this is probably the most humiliating thing I've ever had to do in public, mostly because everyone in the restaurant was watching me, and also I didn't think they'd be allowed to hit me that hard.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I didn't think it'd be that hard. Oh, wait, what? Ow! Oh, mother of God! I have to get on an airplane after this. Oh!
There you have it, y'all. That was dining at the Heart Attack Grill. By the way, I got this souvenir syringe. I'm trying to get a souvenir from like every themed restaurant I go to, just for the memories at this point. And this is what I chose. I'm 100% sure it was more fun for other people watching me eat there than it was for me to actually eat there. And would I come back here? If we're being honest, no. I'm still in pain. So, with that being said, is Heart Attack Grill a good restaurant, or is it just a gimmick? I think we all know the answer to this one. The Heart Attack Grill is a gimmick, no questions about it. Now, after that disaster, I could only pray that the next themed restaurant would be somewhat good, especially because it's all the way in Fargo, North Dakota. I never thought I'd go to North Dakota for a video, but here I am, and it is very windy. Behind me is Space Aliens Grill and Bar. I mean, y'all, look at this building. This is so extra. What even is that up there? That pointy thing. Space Aliens Grill and Bar is an alien-themed restaurant that's out of this world fun for the whole family. The entire place is based around aliens, including the food. For example, they have something on the menu called Alien Fingers. That doesn't sound appetizing at all. Why would you name a dish after fingers? Seriously, I don't expect this place to be good in the slightest, but there's only one way to find out, and oh, okay, ow. Like I said, it's very windy, so let's go inside. Y'all, walking into this place is insane. It feels like I'm walking into like a spaceship UFO thing. I don't know. I mean, bro, what? What is this? It's like I'm on the Death Star. I made my way through the intergalactic door, and y'all, I'm not quite sure how to describe this place. I mean, first off, there's a giant alien-themed gift shop in the front, multiple alien paintings everywhere on the walls, and the dining area looked like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Y'all, to say this place is alien-themed would be an understatement.
Is this one of you?
Yeah, just me. Holy moly, this place is nuts. All right, y'all, so I just got seated, and I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea what I was expecting the inside of this place to look like, but it was not this. I thought the outside was extra. But the inside is even more whoa. The amount of alien stuff everywhere is crazy. I mean, bro, what? What is this? And to start, the service here is actually pretty good so far. I already got a water, so I'm happy about that. And no one gave me a weird look when I walked in with the camera, so another +1. This menu, fill up your inner space. Does that mean my belly? I looked over the menu, and as expected, look at all of the alien-themed food. Outer space fries, space dust pickle fries. This one's just called Spaceship. And of course, alien fingers. The thing I'm the most excited to try at this restaurant though, isn't one of the space alien specific items, it's actually the ribs. According to the internet, Space Aliens won Best Ribs in America in 2020. And y'all, I'm from Texas, so I know what good ribs taste like, so we're gonna put it to the test. Let's see how good Space Alien ribs really are. I placed my order and to kill time, walked over to the Galaxy Game Room, which is one of the other main attractions here. Basically, it's an arcade. Y'all, there's a giant Space Invaders game that is so perfect for this restaurant, and this dude is killing it. I played one of the basketball games while I waited. It was pretty fun. So my food has arrived, therefore I am done with the Galaxy game room. And y'all, I was hating on the ribs before, but now that they're in front of me, they actually look pretty good. But looks can be deceiving. How good can ribs from an alien-themed restaurant even be?
Oh yeah, dude, I can literally just like pull this right off the bone. If you don't know ribs, that's a very good sign of good ribs.
I won't lie, I was not expecting that. So far, I'm impressed. But how do they taste?
Oh my god, it's actually really good. Oh no, what? I can't honestly say they're better than the ribs in Texas.
But they are better than ribs I've had anywhere else. Even the sides were good. I devoured everything. Y'all, there was still one more food item I have to try. And it just got brought out to me. The alien fingers. Still not a fan of the name, but they're a lot less intimidating than I expected, so let's give them a try.
Sorry I'm eating one of your fingers, dude. The alien fingers are just little mini churros, and they're dusted with powdered sugar, so it's like a churro State Fair funnel cake combo thing we got going on.
But here we go.
Oh my god.
So after trying all of the food, I can confirm, in a very unexpected way, the food here is fantastic. I don't understand how that's possible, but it's the truth. Since I was done eating, I paid the bill and made my way over to the gift shop to purchase my intergalactic souvenir. So I've completed my alien adventure. It's still very windy outside, but I now have a green souvenir alien cup and this headband. Y'all, Space Aliens was way better than I expected, and I can honestly say I would come back here. I had a fantastic time. Now, is this restaurant good or is it a gimmick? I can't believe I'm saying this, but Space Aliens is good. If you like aliens, this is the place to visit. Ladies and gents, it's now 1-1 on the good and gimmick themed restaurants. Let's see how good the next themed restaurant is gonna be. I don't have very high hopes for this next one. It's literally impossible to guess what the theme of this place is. I'm now in College Station, Texas, and y'all, this town is famous for about two things: Texas A&M and the restaurants right behind me. This is Harvey Washbangers, a laundromat-themed restaurant, where not only can you eat, but you can also wash your stinky gym socks. That sounds sanitary. I have absolutely no idea how someone came up with the idea to combine a restaurant and a laundromat. Honestly, it seems a little unnecessary, but I do have a bag of dirty clothes since I've been traveling, so I guess I'm gonna do some laundry here while I eat lunch. Hopefully it's good. So, time to check it out. I walked inside, and as expected, it looked like a laundromat, but with a few slight differences. So this is the laundry area where I'll be cleaning my clothes. And then the restaurant part is actually through that door. So before I get food, I want to do my laundry first. That way I can eat while it washes. But I ran into a tiny issue. I brought the dirty clothes, but I did not bring any laundry detergent or any laundry cleaning supplies. I am not prepared. So I'm gonna figure that out. I made my way over to the help desk and learned that you can actually buy everything here. Detergent, dryer sheets, hangers, literally all of it. This nice lady also told me I had to buy a laundry card if I want to wash my clothes. So I got one. So I found my washer, and I have my laundry card and my detergents, which is very necessary for me to wash these clothes. But now that I've solved this problem, there's actually another tiny little issue. So normally in my house, I am not the guy that does the laundry. My beautiful girlfriend, Carrie, is the one that handles all of that. I'm kind of like the kitchen dishes guy. Every time I do the laundry, somehow I shrink something or something goes wrong. Hopefully none of my clothes shrink when I wash my laundry here. All right, let's load this washer up. I tossed all my clothes in the machine. I actually don't have that much clothes to wash since I travel pretty light, but still, these are all dirty for now. Closed the washer. Then I poured in my newly purchased detergents in this one and started the wash. All right, so while these wash, I'm gonna go get some food. I walked over to the restaurant side and instantly felt like I was teleported into a different building entirely. One moment I was in a laundromat, then an old school diner. Thank you, appreciate it. So I got the menu, and there's actually more stuff on here than I expected. One thing that really sticks out to me is one of their starters, the pretzel. How big is this pretzel? Now, I know I said at Heart Attack Grill that I was done with burgers for a while, but Harvey Washbangers' special item is their banger burger. It's literally the only item on the menu named after the restaurant, so I feel like I have to get it. Hopefully, it'll make me like burgers again. I placed my order, looked around a little, and then noticed this huge panel on the wall that conveniently tells me when my laundry would be done. Now my washer number is washer number 10, so when that light goes out, my clothes will be ready to put in the dryer. Holy, that is a big pretzel. Thank you. Okay, so they weren't joking when they called this a giant pretzel. Here's my hand for comparison. This thing is huge. Look at that dough. That is nice. Oh, dude, that's a good pretzel. All right, y'all. The banger burger has arrived. Not a bad looking burger, if I do say so myself. The melted cheese on the patty, spectacular. Now again, even though it looks good, your boy is still traumatized from the burger at Heart Attack Grill. I really hope I like this because it looks good. Here we go. This is so much better than Heart Attack Grill. Once again, I am very impressed. I am very full, and it turns out I also finished my food at the perfect time because, y'all, the light on number 10 is out, which means my clothes are ready to be dried. I paid the bill, walked back over to the laundry area, took my clothes out, and loaded them in the dryer for the dry cycle. I found a cute little waiting area, so I sat down and got some work done. And after about 30 minutes, it was time to check on the clothes. The moment of truth. I got a shirt out. Y'all? I think we did it. Laundry was a success. Now, there's just one more thing I have to do before I leave. Y'all, this might be the best shirt I've ever purchased in my entire life. So Harvey Wash Bangers was a lot better than I expected. The food was solid, and honestly, getting to do my laundry after days of traveling, very convenient. I'm glad my clothes are clean now. In the future, if there's another restaurant for me to visit in College Station and I need my clothes washed, I would definitely come to Harvey Wash Bangers. So, with that being said, is this themed restaurant good or a gimmick? This is crazy to me, but Harvey Wash Bangers is actually good. Turns out laundromat themed restaurants are very convenient. All right, y'all. So I'm back home because the next themed restaurant is actually in Dallas, Texas. And here's the thing. I know the last two restaurants were surprisingly better than I expected, but this next themed restaurant is very concerning. See, the thing is, I've actually been there before. When I was 4. I don't remember having a good time. In fact, I'm pretty sure I hated it. Which, now that I think about it, could be the reason I don't like themed restaurants, but that's besides the point. The good news is, my girlfriend Carrie is coming along with me to this one, and we're actually going for my birthday, which is either going to be really good or traumatizing. We're going to go get ready and go there.
It'll be good.
We'll see. All right, y'all. The castle behind me is none other than Medieval Times, a fun-themed dinner and show from the 11th century. It features knights riding horses, jousting competitions, and even a feast from the Middle Ages. Y'all, it feels so weird being back here because I have not stepped foot in this building in 20 years. So I don't know what to expect. Carrie's more excited about it than I am, so we'll see how it goes. I can't believe I'm actually coming here for my 24th birthday. This is insane.
It's gonna be fun.
We made our way through the giant castle gates into the lobby where we waited in an extremely long line.
It's very overwhelming in here.
There's so much happening. Now at Medieval Times, everyone is assigned a random crown color. Basically, that's the team you're on and you're supposed to root for the matching knight during the show. What team do you want to be on?
I think I want to be on the villain.
Honestly, me too. After waiting for what felt like forever, we were finally able to check in. Got it. Awesome. Thank you. We got the villain. Then we put on our little crowns and walked into a room that absolutely blew my mind. This place is crazy. I don't remember the Medieval Times in Dallas being this big.
They've got like a whole bar.
They got a gift shop. I hope this heals my childhood trauma coming here.
I mean, there are lots of kids and we still have to try the food. But overall, the atmosphere is great.
It's fun. We got these cute matching ceramic cups, checked out this real-life armory with real swords, and Carrie really liked these tiaras. You want a princess tiara?
Yes.
Is it my birthday or yours?
Well,
A few minutes later, this man appeared on this balcony and told everyone to head to our seats for the feast and show. Oh, we're going in. We're going in. We're going in. Table 2. Holy cow. All right, y'all. So we just got seated, and this place is crazy. First thing I want to point out is the tableware. You got a metal bowl here and a metal plate. That's pretty fancy.
they spent some money on this
They
place.
went the extra mile, and I am for it. Also, like, the decor is pretty sick. You got the thrones all the way over there. Those look very nice.
Wait, nothing looks cheap.
So far, I'm impressed. So basically how the food here works is it's a 4-course meal with food items from the medieval times, like roasted chicken, potatoes, bread. Pretty basic. So honestly, I'm just going to be judging all of the food by like the actual quality of the cook. It's nothing fancy by all means, but it can still be good. I hope it's good. Otherwise, I will be very sad. After a few more minutes of waiting for everyone to finally be seated, the show began. First, all of the knights representing each color came out, and I may have been more excited than expected. So the first course just came out, and it was introduced as Dragon's Blood, also known as Tomato Bisque. I'm gonna be honest with you, it was alright. They also brought out some bread. Middle-aged bread and soup!
Yeah. Honestly, that's good.
Really? I can't really complain about this. I love toasted bread, so I agree. Anyways, the king and queen introduced a falcon show next, where some dude literally just let a falcon fly around the room. It was crazy.
Whoa! It's so fast! Woo! Bird!
Yeah, good job.
The Majesty, Sir Majesty,
Sir Majesty.
just announced that the feast is beginning, which means it's time for the real food outside of the soup and bread. All right, so we just got our food. They said it's roasted falcon.
I don't like that.
Me neither. And then we also got potato and corn on the cob.
I like that though.
Hopefully it tastes good.
First up, the roasted falcon.
It got really loud while I was trying to give my review. And honestly, it wasn't the worst meal I've ever had. The chicken wasn't super flavorful, but it wasn't dry. Way better than I expected.
Time to try the potato. Oh! That was pretty good.
The food's not like amazing, but it's not bad. I'd consider this passable.
I would too.
I am honestly in shock right now and very impressed. While we continued to eat, a few of the challenges began, and I was shocked at how hyped the room is. Myself included.
Yeah! That's our night! Did my girl just get stolen from me?
I got a flower.
The entire experience was way more fun than I remember it being. I got really into the jousting competition,
Whoa! He just smoked him.
Yeah.
and things got really intense when the knights started fighting with medieval weapons. Our knight's up next!
You got this!
Yeah!
Get out! Oh! Sparks are flying.
The red team was cheering for their knight. I got really excited when our knight was winning.
Woo!
All right, y'all, it's time for the final battle. I really want our knight to win.
We better win.
Oh! Oh! Yeah! Let's go!
High key, our knight winning during my birthday would have been the coolest thing ever. But then,
No! No!
well, our knight lost.
Boo.
But at least Carrie got a souvenir.
I did. I told you I'd look good in a tiara.
Honestly, y'all, I am way more impressed with medieval times and had so much more fun than I thought I would. So, with that being said, would I come back to medieval times? I think we all know the answer. Carrie, you can answer for the both of us.
Yes.
Y'all, I am shocked. It turns out medieval times is not a gimmick. It's actually good. I feel like my childhood self has finally healed. Maybe themed restaurants aren't so bad after all.